Ja, nicht jetzt wieder. Okay, so nahe heran. Neben meinem Let's Play von Endless... Ja, direkt schon verkackt. Ich bin ein Genie. Ace Attorney Investigations, Prosecutor Path. So. Mann. Nicht wundern. Ich bin vor jetzt... Ich glaube... vor 2 Stunden erst wirklich aufgewacht. Ja. Davor habe ich noch ein bisschen Haushalt geführt, bla 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 und ja. Now we're here. Da ist immer noch Kay mit ihrem verlorenen Gedächtnis. Meh. Yes? Can I help with something? Du musst uns helfen. Sure. That poor girl. Das arme Mädchen. I came back here because I thought I might remember something. Could you again go over what you told me before? Well, it was raining, so I stood under the cherry tree to take shelter. And then a person in a red greatcoat appeared. That person pushed me, and I fell. Can you tell me anything about the person in the raincoat? I'm sorry, I don't remember that much. No, wait. As the person approached me, I saw the moon just over their shoulder. The moon? Yes, that's right. It's just a faint memory, but I think the moon was in the exact same spot as it is now. It was floating just above the cherry tree. She could see the moon behind the figure in the raincoat? Ja gut, aber das stimmt dann wiederum nicht mit der Aussage, dass der Typ von hinter dem Stand hervorkam. Was insofern auch nicht stimmen kann, weil dahinter einfach mal nichts ist. Also keine Plattform, auf der man stehen kann. Ach Mann. Das ist nicht gerade einfach. This is a new piece of testimony. I'll be sure to keep it in mind. Mr. Edgeworth, for a while now, I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. What? Is that true? Well then, please speak freely. Say whatever comes to your mind. Okay. I remember a faint scent. It was a wonderful smelling coming from the counter of a food stall. Ah! Food. Kennen wir das noch von der Schule? Wenn man irgendwie Food sagen will, stattdessen sagt man Food. Und dann die Lehrer so kommen, nee, das heißt Food. Sonst würdest du sagen, dass du einen Fuß essen willst. Oh Mann. Genauso gleiche Sache Bear und Beer. Man will Bear sagen, aber sagt dann Bier. Und daraus kommt, man wird von einem gefährlichen Bier angegriffen. Oh Mann, ey. Oh. Erinnerung. I followed the fragrance only to find a perfectly sculptured burger resting on 2 golden buns. The tender and juicy patty made my taste buds sing with joy. Yes, I can remember what I thought at that moment. I want seconds! I don't think this memory has anything to do with the case. Naja. Aber sie erinnert sich an Fressen. Das ist doch schon mal was Gutes. You called yourself the great thief Yatakarazu. You prided yourself on being a noble thief who steals the truth. Do you remember anything about that? Well... Aha! Maybe I was called a noble thief because I won the Nobel Prize. Naja. Ich glaube nicht, dass der Nobelpreis wegen so etwas verliehen wird. That's Nobel, not noble. And they don't give prizes for bravery. Naja. Aber immerhin. Was haben wir denn überhaupt jetzt schon für Logikstückchen? Fällt mir gerade so ein. So, Pain Code came over from the stand and pushed K. Justified to standing under the cherry tree. Okay. Verwenden wir mal das hier mit dem Mond. Oh ja! If I recall Kay's testimony, a person in a raincoat approached her from behind the candy stand. Then this person supposedly pushed Kay over the railing opposite the stand. Moreover, Kay said she saw the moon over the person's shoulder. However, earlier I confirmed that the moon is floating in the opposite direction. And on the night Kay lost her memories, it seems the moon was in the exact same spot. Therefore, the positions of the moon and the person in the raincoat don't match up. Her memories have probably become confused. After all, had she actually been pushed over the railing, she couldn't have survived the fall. Perhaps I should question Kay's memory of where she fell. Okay. Ja, das würde dann, müsste man auch hinterfragen, wo sie genau gestanden hat. Kay was not pushed over the railing on this side. After all, if you fell from here, you wouldn't even be alive in the first place. But I'm certain that I was standing under the cherry tree. If I fell, then the only place I could have fallen was over the railing. Well, maybe the ground just opened up from under you and swallowed you up. The ground here can open up? How? No, it was just a joke, Kay. Please don't take it so seriously. No, strange as this may sound, that may actually be truth. Maybe if it's only a small chance, it matters not. Let's try searching the area around the tree. Okay, dann muss ich erstmal wieder Controller in die Hand nehmen. So. Kay could not have fallen over the railing. There must be something around here that proves it. Jo, dann... Und direkt springt mir was ins Auge. Hallo, was bist du denn? This is... It looks like a maintenance hatch. Hey, maybe you fell down here? Okay. Nah, just kidding. There's no way something like that could happen. I'm sorry, I just can't remember if... No, that was just a joke. No need to take it seriously. Right. So, when you should I take you seriously then? When, indeed. Well, if you jumped into Uncle Ray's arms... Mr. Shields! Come on, Miles, it was just a joke. A joke, you know? Oh, I get it. No one ever takes you seriously. Ouch. That stung a bit. Du wolltest ja so. Naja. Ja, sonst sind ja nur diese Kirschblüten. Flower petals are scattered all over the ground. The blossoms are not yet in full bloom, so the strong winds up here must be the culprit. Personally, I'd appreciate it if they spent a little more effort cleaning these petals up. Echt? Sonst gibt's nichts? Krass. Na, das ging ja schnell. We're seeing live footage from the 15th floor. Entschuldigung. The investigation will continue through the night. The 15th floor? Isn't that the meeting room of the PIC headquarters? That's right. We can see the shadows of the investigators behind those blinds. Uh-oh. Looks like making a clean getaway just got that much harder. It seems we have no choice but to cleverly evade the eyes of the media. Maybe Uncle Ray should have become a spy instead of an attorney. If worst comes to worst, I may have to use Mr. Shears as a decoy. Miles, just now you were thinking of something terrible, weren't you? Nein, das bildest du ja ein. Nein! Ernsthaft jetzt? Ich kann jetzt hier das Bild von dem Screenshot von diesem Fernseher da? Lol. Krass. Krass. Police are searching for 70-year-old girls suspected in the murder of an attorney. Holla. Okay. Habe ich denn Also ich habe da gesehen, dass man was deducen kann. Aber schon mal was mit was. Jetzt gehen wir nochmal alles gut durch. Determination? Ja. Ja, man merkt, ich bin noch etwas. Was ist da? Moment mal. Jetzt, wo ich das sehe, das hier ist der 50. Stock. Hey, Moment mal! Jetzt habe ich's doch. Hier. Das kann nicht der besagte Stockwerk sein. Do you know how many floors this building has? Of course, 50 floors, right? Just above the place where the PIC conducts their practical illegal cover-ups. Couples are wishing for love. Kinda ironic, don't you think? So, what's this dark area above the 50th floor? Maybe it's the Tunnel of Love. Those are always dark, eh? The viewing platform we're on now should be directly above the PIC meeting room. However, the late-night investigation is taking place 2 floors below us. This is a clear contradiction. Was there a mistake in the pamphlet? No, rather, it's more natural to assume this building has a hidden 51st floor. Ooh, Geheimnis. Ah. I see. So that's where the Tunnel of Love is. Aw, she's so pure and gullible. It's breaking Uncle Ray's heart. Then why don't you take this opportunity to be more serious for once? You just don't get it, Miles. I joke around to make things easier for you. On the contrary, his painful jokes only make things harder for me. Sünde. Einfach nur Sünde. Na gut, ich habe wieder neue Logik. Der Hedge und Cherry Tree. Das... Moment. Come on. Was kriegen wir denn jetzt dafür Schönes? An extra floor between the 15th floor and the viewing platform. Why didn't anyone notice it? Normally you notice it. I mean, how can you hide an entire floor? That is where the problem lies. No one noticed something that should have been easily noticeable. In other words, it must be impossible to access the 51st floor through normal means.
I see. Maybe there's a secret portal or something.
Okay, now's not the time to be thinking with portals. I'd like you to recall the hatch at the base of the cherry tree. Isn't it normal to assume there's a room on the other side of the maintenance hatch? Uncle Ray likes where you're going with this.
Let's hurry and check it out.
So, there we go. Now let's see.
It's like there's a lot of stuff down there. Is this what they call a storeroom?
There's no doubt about it. This is where Kay fell down. Of course. And with this, the mystery is solved. No, not yet. We still have the mystery of the person in the red hood who was walking in mid-air. Now, let's not get greedy, shall we? We found the storeroom, so let's wrap things up here. I suppose. You have a point. It does seem to warrant investigation. Na, immerhin sind wir hier in diesem Bereich fertig. Und wer ist das jetzt? Emma! What are you doing here?
Emma! I heard about the case from Detective Gumshoe. Since I was already in the area, I thought I might as well check out the crime scene.
This girl's name is Emma Skye. She's a high school student studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. She's the youngest sister of my former boss and a witness in one of my trials 2 years ago.
Detective Gumshoe told me everything over the phone. He sounded really upset. He said you lost your badge at the Grand Tower, and Kay became a mummy.
Please calm down. I thought you left for Europe just a few days ago. Don't tell me you've come back already.
Yep, and I brought my teacher from abroad too. He needed an interpreter, so I volunteered to help.
If your teacher cannot speak English, why aren't you with him right now?
He can still communicate with people. Don't underestimate the importance of body language.
Ja, klar. Emma, unterschätze sowas nicht. That doesn't really count as a language.
But enough about that. What happened to Kay? Is she alright?
My, what a good friend. Isn't this great, Kay?
Yeah. Who are you? Are you Mr. Edgeworth's new assistant?
On the contrary, my dear. I'm Ray Shields, head of the Edgeworth Law Office.
Edgeworth Law Office? Wait, you mean like defense attorneys? Mr. Edgeworth, when did you suddenly become an attorney?
No, it's not like that. Now that I think about it, it is rather a complicated working relationship. Don't sweat the details. Let's start with an introductory hug.
Why'd you become a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Hey, don't just ignore me.
Because I don't approve at all.
Well, why don't we continue this conversation down below?
That's right. The police could arrive any second now. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is she?
I'll explain later. First, we have to go down the hatch.
Okay. Guess I'll be joining the prosecutor defense team.
I'll explain about that too. Oh ja, bitte. Klär Emma auf. Das ist sonst... Oh Gott, Kopfschmerzen ahoi. Well then, let's go to the storeroom. Und to be continued. Geil. Oh ja, erstmal abspeichern das Ganze. Yo!
Oi.
Erstmal gähnen. Einen Schluck trinken. Und mich wundern, ob es vielleicht sein könnte, dass ich in die nächsten Tage wieder krank werde. Ich habe so das Gefühl. 5. April, 7:06 Uhr. Die neuen Fragezeichen. It's pretty dark down here. I can't see a thing. Watch your footing, Emma.
Ouch! I think I hit my head!
Okay, be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down.
Okay.
The light switch should be somewhere around here. This is... the hidden 51st floor. Is it being used as a storeroom? We'll need to investigate it thoroughly. Well, okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me about the case.
Right then, where should I begin?
I see. This is certainly a serious situation.
Why does she look like she's having so much fun?
Looks like you're a fine prosecutorial attorney, Edgeworth.
I'm not a defense attorney, nor is there such thing as a prosecutorial attorney.
This looks like a job for science. Don't you worry, I've got everything here in my bag.
Are you sure you're up for this, Emma?
Of course! So, once again, it's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth.
And I'm glad to be working with you as well. Looks like we got ourselves another cute assistant. So, what's the plan?
That lift looks pretty suspicious to me.
It looks like it goes down. I'm curious as well. But first we should investigate this room. Okay, if you find out anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray.
And if I remember something, I'll let you know.
Yes, please do. Emma?
Roger! I'm ready to support!
Well then, let's begin the investigation.
Oh ja!
Das wird schön! Nice! Tatsache! Jetzt ist Emma unser Support. Süß! Mega süß! Mal sehen, wir haben doch hier diesen Tisch. These are...
what is it?
The items displayed on this shelf here, if I recall correctly, they're all evidence from past cases that I was involved with. What are they doing here?
I guess that would make this place the PIC's evidence storeroom, huh?
These items should be kept in the care of the police.
Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office?
Only for current trials. However, once a verdict has been reached, the evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room.
But it looks like the evidence has been stored here instead.
There's no point in worrying about it. For now, I should try examine everything. It looks like some of the evidence have tags in front of them. And there are numbers written on the tags.
Maybe they're the ID numbers of the evidence?
No. Based on how large these numbers are and the nature of these items, I'd say these are prices. Okay. Will man hier echt Beweise verkaufen? What the fuck? Hä? Wer macht denn sowas?
Prices? If that's the case? Wow! These are ridiculously expensive!
She seems more concerned with the high prices than the legality of this whole affair. The evidence on display. I should inspect every nook and cranny. Das wäre eine Idee. Aber ich denke, das machen wir im nächsten Part, ne? So wäre das doch ganz okay. Ich glaube, ich erkenne sogar einige Sachen.
Oh ja!
Ich erkenne tatsächlich so Sachen aus dem ersten Investigation. Hier zum Beispiel das Parfum von, Dings, wie hieß sie nochmal? Callisto You. Oder hier das Kind von Steel Samurai und der rosa Prinzessin. Ah, good old memories. Naja, egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen, das war's mal. Also wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Sehr geil.